Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I hope you all have been good and have some good days, guys. For today's video I want to react to an article I found on Bleacher Report. It's called Imagining Every NBA Team's Top 3 Trade Targets. Right now I'm probably going to make this in 2 videos just because I don't want to make the video too long. And yeah guys, if you enjoy this kind of content, I would really appreciate if you could leave me a like, subscribe to my channel and write me a comment. Very much appreciated. And let's jump right into the article. So here we go, written by Greg Swartz. All right, so Atlanta Hawks. So for me, the Hawks should just go into a full rebuilding mode. The Trae Young is only 25 years of age. They got the number 1 pick, Zachary Rissache. They got Jalen Johnson, Okongwu. So they have a solid foundation. They just need another very good young player, maybe through the draft, maybe not, maybe through free agency, trade, whatever. But Malcolm Brogdon here, I'm not a big fan of it. So they say Malcolm Brogdon, Jordan Clarkson, Vasa Micic. So it makes no sense for me. I don't like any of those 3 guys. Yeah, absolute no sense. They have Dyson Daniels as a guard together with Trae Young, so I don't know, man. Don't really like it. Let's go right to the next one. Boston Celtics. So they don't have much flexibility. It's going to be tough for them to pull something off. They say Javonte Green with the Pelicans, who has looked solid. I watched a couple of games from the Pelicans this year, and Javonte Green sometimes was a starter because they have so many injuries and looked solid, man. I like him. Torrey Craig and Daniel Theis. Wow, Daniel Theis back in Boston. I would definitely really like that. He likes it so much in Boston. He's still a good center for maybe just this year. I think next year he probably is out of the league. Going back to Europe, I imagine, just because he's a little bit older. Yeah, so 2 Pelicans here. I like both of them. Torrey Craig from the Bulls, I think you can get him via trade, but he makes a little bit of money, so it's not the easiest one. Maybe you send out Jaden Springer, I guess. But yeah, 3 veterans. I kind of like all of them, especially Daniel Theis. Alright, Brooklyn Nets. So we have Kuminga. Well, Kuminga in a Nets uniform would be absolutely amazing because he would be the clear number 1 guy, or maybe number 2 after Cam Thomas. But the offense would go through him, and that would be so much fun. We could see the full potential of Kuminga. I like him in the Nets and as well in the Clippers uniform. Those are 2 of my favorite teams for him to go. So let's see, Brooklyn Nets. They have Kuminga, Jarvis Walker, Nikola Jovic. Yeah, like I said, Kuminga would be the deal breaker if they could. I don't know how they could get him, especially now after the Dennis Schroeder trade. I think it's kind of off the boards. Maybe through a contract, like if they send him a contract in free agency and the Warriors cannot match it, so maybe that. But yeah, he's doing very well this year. He's becoming a starter. They are benching Draymond Green, of course, so it's going to be very tough. But just imagining him in the Nets uniform, the offensive going through him, that would be so much fun to watch. I would love that for him. Like he could be like a 23 points every night, you know, like something like that. Now right now he's giving them 15 points. Nikola Jovic and Jarvis Walker, yeah, they're not big deal difference maker. Walker is very realistic because he's struggling to find a role there in Indiana, especially with Obi Toppin there. Nikola Jovic from the Heat, I don't think it's too realistic just because the Heat seem to very like him much. So yeah, Charlotte Hornets, wow, Peyton Pritchard. He's of course Tyler Hero, but he kind of looks like Pritchard, I guess. But yeah, Charlotte Hornets. So let's focus. Tyler Hero from the Heat, Darius Vassell, Austin Reeves. So Austin Reeves, I don't think the Lakers would ever trade out. The same with Devin Vassell, I think it's unrealistic. Tyler Hero on the other side, it depends on the direction the Heat wants to go. If they let Jimmy go, maybe they don't trade him, so they won't get anything back from him. They're left with Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Terry Rozier, Duncan Robinson, Jaime Jaquez. So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I'm not sure how realistic that is that the Heat and the Hornets are going to build a trade for Hero. I think it's kind of unrealistic. Maybe they want their young guys. I don't know, man. But just Hero in a together with LaMelo and Brandon Miller, that would be something, man. A lot of offense there. That should definitely need some defense as well. So I don't know, man. Kind of unrealistic, all three of them. Not a big fan of them, to be honest. Chicago Bulls. So a team we always talk about: Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic, the whole story, Patrick Williams. We have talked about it so often. So the Bulls: DeAndre Ayton, Onyeka Okongwu, and Isaiah Stewart. So yeah, Okongwu, I would just not think about it too much because the Hawks like him so much and they rather send Clint Capella out. So Okongwu, I don't think it's realistic. On DeAndre Ayton on the other side, the Portland Trail Blazers have so many big men: Jeremy Grant, Robert Williams, Donovan Clingan, and then you have Di and others as well, Drew Eubanks, and yeah, a lot of big men, and Ayton of course. And it looks like they are open to trade him out. You know, I'm not sure what the Bulls could give them, but I'm also not sure what's his trade stock is at the moment, because yeah, he was the number 1 overall pick some years ago. He's on a max contract, but his numbers are going down all the way. He's still a very good rebounder. Yeah, Okongwu, Stewart, there has been a lot of rumors him going to the Bulls. I could see that happen. Yeah, so I think Isaiah Stewart is the most realistic one. Guys, let me know what you think about this. Do you think the Bulls could pull a trade-off with DeAndre Ayton? Let me know in the comment section, but Isaiah Stewart, I kind of like that in the Bulls uniform. Even though, like, us Pistons fans, we really have a love-hate relationship with Stewart. Last year he was a very good three-point shooter, and we all know his mentality. Like, we see a little bit of Rasheed Wallace in him. But yeah, it's not enough, man. You have to do better than that, right? And yeah, on the court he's not showing us this year, so just a backup center. Cleveland Cavaliers. So they are eyeing Larry Nance Jr. Of course, he used to play there, I think, but his father for sure was a player there. Corey Kispert and Cody Martin. So Cody Martin, I'm not going to talk too much about. Larry Nance would be a very nice homecoming story, of course. I think his father is even, like, his jersey is retired if I'm not mistaken. Corey Kispert, that's the one I like the most. Just a nice spot-up shooter. He can hit some threes in the corner there. Wow, next to Jared Allen, even Mobley, that would be a no-brainer. He's also on a very solid contract. He's about 25, 26 years of age, so I think the Wizards are open to trade him out. Yeah, man, him in a Cavs uniform, it's almost worth doing a rebuild. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to make a rebuild Kispert and the Cavs. It would be unstoppable, man. Or maybe even off the bench, but I would make him a starter. 38% shooter from 3. Dallas Mavericks. Yeah. Jimmy Butler, Kyle Kuzma, they are both not going to happen. Maybe Kuz, I guess. I think you give them one first-round pick and maybe some second-round picks and a young player. I think the Wizards are happy to move on from Kuz. But Jimmy Butler is unrealistic. DFS would be a very nice homecoming story. I don't even think they have the assets to pull this one off because I don't know who they want to trade out. I'm definitely not going to trade out Gafford, Lively, or Washington. I don't know, Maxi Kleber, I guess, with some picks, a couple of seconds. Is that going to give you DFS? Maybe. Kleber for DFS and 2 or 3 second round picks. I would pull the trigger on that. Is that not enough? I don't know, man. But Kuz and Butler is not going to happen. Denver Nuggets. Bogdanovic here in the picture. Oh, Valanciunas, I like that idea. We gave them a very good big man. Wow. Bogdanovic from the Hawks, also very interesting. Daniel Theis, like all 3 of them. If we talk about the Nuggets, the only problem I have here is we don't have a lot to give up. Like, of course, Zeke Nashi, Russell Westbrook, I don't think he's valuable to any teams now. But if they could make something happen for any of those three, like Daniel Theis, I think. I don't know, man. But Bogdanovic and Valanciunas to the Nuggets, that would be amazing, man. Capella would be another one. They just don't have the assets. They probably have to trade out Peyton Watson or Christian Brown, and I'm not sure if they want to do that. So, Detroit Pistons, Simons or what? So Zach LaVine, a lot of rumors there. Hopefully it's not going to happen. Anthony Simons fits the timeline a little bit better. Good shooter. It's kind of not. It's just not really working out in Portland. Maybe him and Chauncey Billups are not clicking. I don't know. Or Cam Johnson. Definitely like all of those three players. Zach LaVine I would stay away from because he doesn't fit our timeline. He's so many injury problems, massive contract. So yeah, I would stay away from that. But Anthony Simons and Cam Johnson, yeah man, sign me up for that. And we should have the assets to pull something up like that as well. Golden State Warriors, so LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Jeremy Grant, I don't even know. Should I even say anything about this? Like, they just made a trade for Dennis Schroeder, and yeah, I'm not sure, man. LeBron, nope. Jimmy, can't see it. Jeremy Grant, I don't think they want it, so no. Houston Rockets, oh, Marcus Smart. Jimmy Butler, see, when it comes to the Rockets, like, I just think their GM is a genius, man. They structured the team the way I like teams, man. They have very good veterans, Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks. They overpaid them, of course, but it doesn't matter because they had the money freed up, and then you might as well just spend it, right? And you have so many young guys like Reed Shepard, Amen Thompson, Shangun, Green, Cam Whitmore, and others as well. I'm just forgetting about them right now. I could see them kind of ruining it and trading for Jimmy Butler. I really don't want them. I want them to do the rebuild the right way. Hold on to your young kids. Give them some good contracts and just rebuild and hold the team together. You know, like when it comes to team sports, I think it's so important to have a group going forward which really likes each other, knows each other, and that's something you can't trade for. Like, the team is going to find its own leaders, right? And if you bring on like a player like Jimmy Butler, he wants to be the leader, right? And I just don't think like Fred VanVleet for me is the perfect leader in this team because he gives also the young guys enough room to grow. And when Jimmy comes in, it's clear what he wants. He wants to go to the finals, he wants to win championships, which is completely fine. But I'm just kind of scared that he's going to take on too much on his shoulders, and the young players are not going to develop as much as they could without him. And yeah, they would have to give up some young guys as well. So yeah, I would stay away from a superstar trade like Jimmy, Julius Randle, the same, Marcus Smart. I don't mind it because he's kind of like a Fred VanVleet player, good defensive player. So yeah, from all those threes, I would only go for Marcus Smart. The otherwise, I stay away. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. It would really interest me. Indiana Pacers, they have struggled. They're struggling a lot. Robert Williams, Larry Nance Jr., Nick Richards. So Larry Nance Jr. for me, no. Robert Williams, give it a try. Once he's healthy, Time Lord is one of the better NBA centers, traditional centers. Nick Richards, we have an injury problem there as well, so stay away from that as well. So maybe you give Robert Williams a chance, and I think his trade stock should not be too high, so it should be easy to get him. Los Angeles Clippers, we have Kuz, Cameron Johnson, Jordan Clarkson. In my opinion, I mean, they did give Kawhi that 3-year, $150 million contract. Norman Powell is doing very good, so I guess they want to try to compete once again and bring in somebody like that. Jordan Clarkson, I think he's declining. I would stay away from trading for him. Cam Johnson is fine, Kuz is fine. Jonathan Kuminga, another player I would love to see in the Clippers uniform. And now the Los Angeles Lakers, DeJounte Murray, there's been so many rumors him going there. Jeremy Grant, the same, DFS. So when it comes to the Lakers, it's just interesting. What do they want? Do they want to go into a full, not rebuild, but so many new players like they did a couple of years ago when they brought in like Jared Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura, and all those guys? Or yeah, do they just want to make something small happen? If they want to go the big road, they would have to give out probably a D'Lo, Christian Wood, maybe an Austin Reeves. I don't know if the Lakers would ever want to trade him. I don't think so. But if you want to get a DeJounte Murray, you have to pay them, man. So it's going to be interesting. Jeremy Grant, I'm not sure how much I like the fit with LeBron and AD there as well. DFS, I don't think it's the right fit for him as well in Los Angeles. He should go back to the Mavs. He was the heart there, and they just need a player like him. Maybe even the Cavs. I would like to see that as well. But yeah, when it comes to Lakers, from all those three, Murray, Grant, Finney-Smith, I only would like them to go for Murray. Alright guys, that's it for me in today's video. I'm going to make the other 15 teams in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did so, leave a like, subscribe to my channel. Very much appreciated, and I love you guys. See you at the next one. Peace.